Hello, future tech geniuses. Have you ever stared at your computer or tablet and wondered, who built the very first computer? Well, guess what? It wasn't Steve Jobs, not even Bill Gates. It wasn't even your math teacher. And it was so huge you couldn't fit it in a classroom. Today we're firing up our digital time machine and zooming back through the wires of history to uncover the gigantic, ground-shaking, button-bursting story of the first computer ever built. No Wi-Fi, no touchscreen, just gears, wires, vacuum tubes, and beepity-boops. But before we get to the monster machines of the 1900s, we've got to go way further back, like way back, to a time when calculators didn't exist and people had to do math by hand. It was a scary time, like, I can't do this homework scary. So, let's begin with a man named Charles Babbage. The year, 1822. The place, England. The invention, the difference engine. Doesn't that sound like a superhero robot? I am difference engine, defender of math. Babbage's machine was powered by cranks and gears and looked more like a mechanical spaghetti monster than a laptop. But here's the cool part. It could automatically calculate math problems. No pencils needed. That made Charles Babbage the great-great-grandpa of modern computers. Then came his next idea, the analytical engine. It was designed to use something called punch cards to input data and instructions. Basically, it was like feeding a robot a deck of cards that said, "Do math! Do it now!" The analytical engine was never actually built during Babbage's lifetime, but it was the blueprint for all future computers. And guess what? The first computer programmer ever was a woman named Ada Lovelace. Ada wrote instructions, code, for Babbage's imaginary machine. That's right, she imagined how a computer would think before computers even existed. She basically invented programming with her brain power alone. Take that, floppy disks. Fast forward to the 1930s and 1940s, and boom, things get wild. Meet Konrad Zuse from Germany. He built one of the world's first programmable computers, the Z3 in 1941. It used telephone-like switches, and it made math less miserable. So next time your calculator saves your test grade, whisper a little Danke to Zuse. But hold on to your keyboards because now we head to the USA, where things got gigantic. Enter ENIAC. ENIAC stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, which is just a fancy way of saying, this machine does math really fast. Built in 1945, ENIAC was as big as a classroom. No joke. It weighed 30 tons. That's like 60,000 iPads stacked in a trench coat pretending to be a grown-up. It had almost 18,000 vacuum tubes, and it got super hot when it was running. You could toast a marshmallow on that thing, but it could do in seconds what took humans hours. That's like going from walking a snail to riding a rocket sled. Zoom! So how did it work? Let's get geeky. It used electricity to turn switches on and off, kind of like blinking lights, to represent information. That's called binary code, where 1 means on and 0 means off. So if your computer were a person, it'd basically be blinking all day long to talk. Imagine trying to tell your friend, "I love pizza," by only blinking. That's what computers do, except way faster. Like blink 1,000,000 times a second fast. That's how they store pictures, music, even cat videos. Thank you, binary code. Now here's where it gets even cooler. ENIAC was reprogrammable. That means you could change what it did without building a new machine. That's huge. It was like giving a microwave the brain power to also be a blender, a scooter, and a karaoke machine. And who helped make ENIAC work? A team of 6 brilliant women programmers named Kay McNulty, Betty Jennings, Ruth Lichterman, Marlon Westkoff, Frances Bylas, and Jean Jennings. They weren't famous at the time, history, but today we honor them as the first coders of the digital age. They turned a giant metal beast into a math wizard. After ENIAC, computers started getting smaller, faster, and smarter. From room-sized machines to laptops, tablets, and even watches that can tell you your heart rate, order a pizza, and remind you it's time to dance. So who built the first computer? It's a team effort. Charles Babbage dreamed it. Ada Lovelace programmed it. Conrad Zuse made one. The ENIAC crew built the first digital giant. And now you get to use the future versions for school, games, and yes, cat videos. Computers are everywhere and they keep getting cooler. But it all started with big dreams, big brains, and some really big machines. So next time you type on a keyboard or play your favorite game, give a little cheer for the inventors who made it all possible. And maybe, just maybe, the next great computer inventor could be you. Thanks for joining our epic digital adventure. If you love this story, hit that subscribe button like a high score in Minecraft and check out our other brain-boosting videos, like how we almost built a rocket powered by farts. Keep learning, keep clicking, and remember, if your computer ever freezes, just pretend it's thinking really hard. Bye for now, tech champs.